Today we are going to cover how to do sentence completion in English for serious and NDA exams. Now, sentence completion may, the question that comes is you're given a certain sentence and you have to choose the correct option that completes this clause. Now, there are certain rules, it's quite easy, but you have to consider some things such as tense, phrases, idioms, and logic. So, we'll be going through a few rules that you have to understand before attempting this kind of questions. Now, the first thing that you have to understand is you need to choose something that is grammatically correct and it is logical. By logical, it means that you have to make sense. After this, you have to spot and fix the weakest link in the word. Now, there are three pillars of testing. All of the words, all of the clauses and sentences that is given in the option, all of them sound correct. So, there are three things you have to do to find the correct option amongst all. The first is logic. It has to sound logical. If it does not sound logical, if it doesn't make sense, then that option is wrong. The second is grammar. There are certain rules in parts of speech, tenses, verbs, etc. that you need to follow. Last is idioms. Now, certain sentences, it may be grammatically wrong, but you have to put it correct because it's an idiom. Idioms are basically phrases that are modified to make a new meaning. So for idioms, you have to make sure that idiom aligns with the previous sentence. Going ahead, first thing, you have to find the traps. What are the things? कभी-कभी question में ऐसे आ जाते हैं that the option sounds correct, but actually it's a trap. The grammar may be wrong. You have to see which is the correct and incorrect tense. Apart from this, you have to see whether the conjunctions are correct or not. Second, logic traps. Logic traps means options where all the grammar is correct for all the options A, B, C and D. But there is no relationship between it. She is sick. अगर option में आए because she is a healthy person. That is illogical. It has no logic. It has no relation. Then that option becomes wrong. They contradict each other logically. No one can be sick because they are a healthy person. इसमें आपको conjunction देखना पड़ेगा. If it's because, then it's wrong. Because she is healthy. अगर because की जगह it was despite she is healthy, then it would be correct. Because में the whole thing becomes illogical, so you have to identify this as well. Not necessarily grammar correct है, it'll be a correct option. Next is idioms. It makes sense, but the grammar is wrong. लेकिन फिर भी it may be the correct option क्योंकि idioms में कभी-कभी grammar correct नहीं होता. The whole phrase you cannot modify it. So when you're going through the sentence, you have to identify कि is it an idiom or not. Now going ahead, connectors. As I see it with this, because. You need to understand because sentence में कब use होता है, although sentence में कब use होता है. Because is something for a reason. First clause. Now clause means sentence का आधा part. You'll be given one clause, the first part of the sentence, and the options are clause A to D. Because is used if you have to give a reason for the question. Question में someone is hungry because she is sad, because she is full, because as since gives reason why is this happening. Although though is for contradiction. Contradiction, concession and contrast. उसका क्या मतलब है? Although something is happening, despite that the opposite thing is happening. Now so that is purpose. I am going fast so that I reach the class in time. Why are you going fast? So that I reach. Now if is completely neutral. If बहुत चीजों के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. I will eat if she comes with me. I will sing if I am allowed to wear my own dress. ये simple neutral condition है. इसमें आपको थोड़ा देखना पड़ता है. Going ahead, I will come to the class or I will study until it is done. This is only for time. अब unless is a condition. This is till and until condition के लिए है, लेकिन उसमें time है. I will do this till I finish something else. इसमें time से ज़्यादा condition है. I will do this unless someone takes the work from me. इसमें एक condition है. अगर कोई नहीं करता तब मैं ये करूँगा. If somebody else does not do it, then only I will do it. That is contradiction. As I said, if is a neutral condition. Going ahead, many things start with a very simple phrase, जिनका अपना meaning होता है. When you're starting a statement, when you're speaking something, you're starting and getting the attention through a few things. In other words, इसका मतलब है you have said something, now you're going to say it in a different way. So that'll be in other words. Generally speaking, this means there is not a specific thing you want to say. You're just saying something in a very general way. If you have, it's a broad claim. This also means that the public says it. The first thing will be, it's a general public जो बोलता है. You can say it like that. Or you can say, it's a very general or simple statement which you're trying to say. Understandably, when an action has happened, then you'll use understandably. It means I understand why it happened. The crowd was very tired. Understandably, they all fell asleep. Usme, you're saying why you understand something has happened. Thus, ये एक sentence के बाद आता है. Thus, you say it in conclusion. To conclude everything, thus, I want to say this. In some cases, generally speaking, you have said a whole general thing. Generally speaking, many children are tired. Or generally speaking, many children are, we can use the word tired after class. ये एक बहुत general statement है. Now you'll say in some cases, in some unique cases, अब आप इसको बहुत specific करोगे. In some cases, some students still attend coaching after their classes. In the meanwhile is something that you say with respect to time. That one thing is happening at the same time, उसके बावजूद में कुछ और चीज हो रहा है. She is cooking dinner for her family. In the meanwhile, we can say the mother is cooking dinner. In the meanwhile, the husband has gone to get the vegetables. Finally, when you have to know sentence completion कैसे करता है, first you have to read the sentence. You have to read all the options. आपको देखना है कि logical gap कौन सा है. Second, you have to predict. Predict में when you don't have time, you have to take a guess which one is when you're looking at the question itself. Question में you have to predict how are you going to complete this sentence. She is hungry. You can say that. Then you eliminate. In some options it will be because she didn't eat because, and the second option will be why she didn't eat. So आप ऐसे eliminate करते जाओगे सारे options. Last आप read करोगे. After you have chosen the option, you have to read the option with the question. If it's correct, then you can go ahead and mark it. Now when we go into these questions, I will not pay for the goods. ये पहला clause है. This is the first half of the sentence. I will not pay for the goods. इसमें you're putting a contradiction, a contrast. Contrast basically means this thing will happen only if the second thing is done or not done. I will not pay for the goods, sends me the bill again. You can imagine someone is bargaining, I will not pay until I get the bill. So यहाँ पे the only difference is until he, if he, till he, unless. If it's very general, simple है, if he sends me the bill again. Why is if wrong? Because if is neutral. I will not pay. Here it does not make logic also. Here if you connect it with C, I will not pay for your goods if he sends me the bill again. Here you are saying that if he sends the bill, then I will not pay. That does not make logic. Someone is requesting a bill so that they can pay. इसमें आपका पहला आपको लॉजिक देखना पड़ेगा. Till until is for time. Till can be correct, until can also be correct. He is waiting for his bill. But इसमें time इतना नहीं है. इसमें main important है condition. For condition, the correct option will be unless. Now for the second option, second question, I did not buy it because I did not like it. As far as I did not like it, anyway I did not like it, if I did not like it. इसमें भी if I did not like the look of it, this is grammatically correct. I mean incorrect. I did not buy it if I did not. ये past tense है. If it was future tense, then you could have considered it. If it would be I will not buy it if I do not like the look of it. So this is wrong. ये future conditional हो गया. About this, anyway I did not like the look. This does not make any logic. As far as I did not like it, this is also illogical. यहाँ पे भी condition है I did not buy it. You ask yourselves why you didn't buy it? Because I did not like the look of it. So the correct option is option number A. That's it for today. Most of it you have to remember three things: grammar, logic, and the last one is phrase. Grammar, logic or phrase. अगर the grammar is wrong, then you have to consider whether it's phrase or not. अगर ये phrase नहीं है और grammar wrong है, then the option is incorrect. That's it. Thank you for today.